Hello everyone, it's Nico here. Samahan niyo ako at magluto tayo ng Spicy Beef Caldereta. Yung ating karne, I've already prepped it. So like I said, this is beef chuck that I've already cubed. And yung beef knuckles, I left the bones alone. Pero yung binili kong beef knuckles, it came with a little bit of tendons. So yung mga tendons, medyo malalaki yung mga hiwa niya, so liniit ko lang ng konti. So now we are basically just sauteing our garlic and onions. My wife is behind the camera. She just finished working. So she's eating the sinigang that I made. So how's that sinigang, babe?
Good, I can't talk.
It's so good that you can't talk. No, she's just tired.
No,
She's
I'm so full. I had a bowl full of the soup, the sinigang, and then I had some spicy patis on the side, and a cup of, maybe a cup or a little bit more of that rice, and then I inhaled it. So it's good. Thank you.
Of course. So I made the sinigang last night. I was gonna take a video, but it was getting late. I didn't really have time to set up and get into it. So now we add our onions. My heat is on high, so my onions are already translucent, so this is good. Now, we can now add our beef knuckles along with our cubed up beef chuck. Add some black pepper. We'll add our bay leaves. For this much meat, the beef chuck that I purchased, it's about 6 pounds of beef chuck, and then the bones, I think it's like 3-4 pounds of beef knuckles and tendons. Bay leaves, I added probably about 10 leaves.
You buy the knuckles because the beef chuck is all meat and you want the flavor from the bone?
Yes, thank you. Thank you for bringing that up. So, actually, for those of you guys that want to follow this recipe, if you don't want to add the beef knuckles and tendons, you don't have to. But through the years of making this dish, I've experimented many times with the beef knuckles or beef bones, and made it many times too without the bones. So every time I made it with the bones, the flavor is different and it tastes much better. Yeah. Would you agree, babe?
Yeah, no, we noticed that one time when you did it, and it wasn't as, I mean, it was still good, but the flavor was different.
Yeah. So now that we have our soy sauce, black pepper, and bay leaf in there, we are now going to add our lemon. For this much meat, I will add about 3 lemons. If you don't have lemon, lime will also do. But if you have calamansi, that would even be better.
Yeah, originally it's calamansi, but calamansi is not a easily available, what do you call that, fruit, I guess, or citrus where we are. So lemon, we now use lemon.
Alright, so now that we've added our soy sauce, black pepper, lemon, bay leaves, we are going to basically let this simmer for a while. This will simmer for about an hour or so. Alright guys, so I just finished peeling all the carrots and potatoes. So now basically we are just slicing them and making sure that they're all similar in sizes, that they're all in uniform size. Alright, so I showed you guys how big I want the carrots. Now I'm slicing the potatoes. I'm basically just having them right in the middle and cubing them in about an inch thick. If you guys do watch and follow our videos and do like the kind of creations that we do share with you guys, if we can kindly ask you to hit the like button and also subscribe to our channel, because in doing that, that would really help us grow our channel so we can keep doing the things that we do, so we can keep sharing all the things that we make with you all. So we would really greatly appreciate that. Okay, so after we're done prepping our vegetables here, we're gonna check on our pot just to see how it's looking. Toski, do you know what I'm making? I'm making the spicy stew that you like, the caldereta.
The red sauce.
The red sauce?
Spicy red sauce.
You know, we have so many different kinds of stews where kids get confused which is which, but they love this stuff.
They make up names for them because they don't know the Filipino name of the dish.
So now that we have mixed our pot, we will let that simmer for a long while. So we'll keep checking up on it. Alright, so let's go check on our pot here. It's been a good 45 minutes. I don't think our meat is tender yet. Just looking at the pork knuckles and a little bit of tendon, they don't look like they're tender yet. Also, yung karne natin, sa palagi ko mas mauunang lalambot kaysa doon sa tendon. So, and that's okay. We can adjust. At times too, since this has to simmer for a long while, the sauce kind of dries up. So you can add a little bit of water if you guys would like. Later on, once our meat and tendon has tenderized, we are going to add our vegetables, and then yung ating tomato sauce. The tomato sauce, I usually, whenever I make anything with tomato sauce, I like to add my tomato sauce towards the end, because by doing that, it saves me from burning the bottom of the pot. So usually when I add the tomato sauce, I would add the tomato sauce at the very last 5-10 minutes of the cooking process. So that way, when you add the tomato sauce towards the end, you're basically just cooking the sauce. So when you're all finished with the cooking process, once you are done, the sauce has basically cooked. So you don't want to taste that raw tomato sauce in this kind of dish that we're preparing. I hope that makes sense. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Okay.
No, I didn't even know that. That's a good tip.
So usually I would add my vegetables. I would tenderize my vegetables. Actually, I would add my vegetables and then I would pour the tomato sauce right on top of the potatoes. I wouldn't even mix it. Hindi ko hahalo. Kasi pagka hinalo mo yung tomato sauce, then it will just get to the bottom of the pot. So basically, I just let the pot do its thing. I would just let it simmer for a few minutes, like 5 minutes or so. 5-10 minutes until the potatoes and carrots tenderize also. So yeah, so I just wanted to make that a point, because that's part of the whole process of making this dish. It's looking really good right now. Oh yeah. real tender. So now, now that our meat is tenderized, we are now adding our potatoes. Let's drain all the water that we have in our container. We'll throw in our potatoes. The carrots, I'm gonna wait a little bit because the potatoes take longer to cook compared to the carrots. So, actually, I'm gonna leave the tomato sauce be. Let me just give the potatoes a few minutes, maybe 5 minutes. Alright guys, it's been about 5 minutes. So let's go ahead check our pot and add our carrots. I've already sliced our cayenne peppers, our sili labuyo. I put them with the carrots. I didn't want to waste another container, so I have lesser things to wash after I cook. So I'm just adding the carrots now. And the sili labuyo. So we'll give this a quick stir. And then, while we're cooking our potatoes and carrots, we can now add the tomato sauce right on top. So at the same time, the tomato sauce is also going to get cooked. So for this much meat that I use, about 6, almost 7 pounds of beef chuck and about 3 pounds of the beef knuckles. I used a 29-ounce can of tomato sauce. So now I'm not even gonna stir it. I'll just let it be. We can add a little bit of sugar, about a couple tablespoons of sugar. This one scoop is 2 tablespoons, so that should be enough. If we need to adjust later, we can adjust. So that's it for now. Let's have it simmer for another 5 minutes or so. Hello everyone, kain tayo. Lunch tayo ng Spicy Beef Caldereta, yung linuto natin kahapon. I actually haven't tried it yet, so ngayon ko lang matitikman. So let's go. Here's what our caldereta looks like. We got some patis and rice here. Pretty exciting. I haven't had beef caldereta in a while. I hope I have enough rice. So although it's already spicy, I still have my my sili labuyo. Hindi ako makakakain ng walang sili. Every meal has to have something spicy. A little bit of patis. How about this most perfect bite for you guys? Oh my god, I'm excited. I'm salivating just looking at it. Let's get closer to the camera, since my setup here is a little different. I'm downstairs today because my wife is in a meeting. I didn't want to be loud upstairs. A little bit more. I dropped my sili. Oh yeah, here we go. The perfect bite. Good. So good. It is so good. Another one for you guys. The meat is so tender. I simmered this for almost 2 hours. Usually it would just simmer for only like a little bit over an hour, but then the pork knuckles really took a while, so it's extra tender. So good. For my friends at work, Jenny and Joy, you guys ordered this from me all the time when I used to cook. This bite's for you guys. Oh yeah, so good. Alright, you guys have a good one, okay? See you on the next one. Actually, if you guys like the videos that I share with all of you, if you can please hit the like and subscribe button, that would really help me grow my channel, so I can share a lot more with you guys. You guys have a good one, okay? Take care now. Bye bye.